So I'm not scared to speak on things. Cause shit, a nigga not gonna. Hey, I don't give a fuck how you train. No bullshit. I'm gonna have to defend myself in all means possible. He's not gonna slam me on my head. And try to kill me. At that point, shit would have came out in the ring. I'm not cause you know them no streamers. So I'm not saying this. He's our age. Can't not ever see the clip of me talking about it. But all I'm gonna say is, I was watching the clip last night. I watched it like 10 times, and I seen the beforehand. And we got to start holding people accountable. Just because this is black, and y'all know me, I'm black people for life. I love my. I'm always been like that. I always support all my. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Just cause he's just like me, ain't mean I'm not gonna call some bullshit out when I gotta call some shit out. I ain't gonna hold you. I watched the whole thing. I made sure to get all the information. So before the slammed the nigga on the cranium, the wrestler thought that he was also a wrestler there, and he thought like, he was asking, we want to sell a storyline because you know we doing some wrestling. So he takes like a fake can, or I don't know what they said it was, and fake slammed it on his head. Not actually slammed it and hurt him, but it was like a wrestler like bottle or some shit. Slams it on his head. Think about, let's sell a storyline. He finds out, he's not a wrestler. He's just here on some camera shit, like streaming. And I seen him apologize 3 times, like, oh my bad, bro. I didn't know. I thought you was a wrestler. You got a camera and shit. He was like, my bad. I ain't know. And then dapped him up like, all right, it's all good. Like, you ain't know, boom, boom, boom. So I'm thinking like, these cool. I watched the video, right? First of all, the Rampage Jackson jeans is insane because that he slammed on the back of his head was probably about 280 pounds. He goes up underneath the legs, picks the up, has the on the back of his back for like 5 seconds, comes down, slams the on the cranium. Now here's the thing that kind of made me feel like, holy shit. When y'all watch, why is my camera this dark? When y'all watch wrestling, those mats are designed to be soft, to take hits and blows and you don't get hurt. He slammed this so hard. First of all, I don't know if they have legitimate good wrestling equipment. They might not, because that's some backyard country boy bullshit. Slam like this, boom, on the back of his head. He gets knocked the fuck out on smooth off of his head. And then for the next 20 seconds and is punching the shit out this in his chin. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Punching his shit all the fuck up. Now, mind you, they train MMA. So this is different from boxing. You know, I've got into a little bit. When you punching in the MMA, they're trying to flatline you in MMA. They hit you with elbows and they punch you a certain way on the ground to knock you the fuck out for the next 5 minutes. When you get knocked out in boxing, boom, left hook, that's it. It's over. The fight is over. In MMA, there's a couple of refs. They will see your arms twitching like this, getting punched in the fucking face, and the only thing they do is this. You got Dana White over there having actually get killed for entertainment. Refs in MMA wait for a nigga to sit right there and damn near start choking on blood and shit. I'm like, this has been knocked out since he was standing up. He's been knocked out since he got punched standing up. And you're watching this get mauled on the ground for the next 10 seconds to see if he can make a comeback. You better call this shit. So boom, slams nigga on his head. Boom, starts hitting him 10, 15 times. Boom, boom, boom. And the thing is, people are saying it's fake because of the way he was punching him. If you ever been to fight or if you ever seen fighters fight, he's punching him in that way on purpose. He's not going to fully go through his face. He's trying to hook the chin to brain rattle this on the ground. Y'all don't realize that. He wasn't like, bro, it looked fake. Look how he was punching him. I want you to lay your nerdy ass down who's never got hit with a punch. Lay on the ground and let him punch you like that and see how many times before you start seeing stars and seeing black and you waking up 5 years later. You're not going to wake up when a nigga punching you, hooking you on the ground. He's hooking the nigga with his knuckles. He's trying to hurt him. The thing is, when you knocked out, you can't feel pain. So he's trying to make sure he don't wake up. That's the only thing he was doing. If he was trying to hurt him, he would be punching him straight to like break his nose, break his teeth, bust his lip. He's hooking the nigga to make sure he doesn't wake up. Because when you're knocked out, you're not going to feel pain. If I knock you out and pinch you, you're not going to say, stop pinching me, nigga. You're going to be... So he's hooking this nigga, trying to make sure this nigga don't wake the fuck up. Everybody in the wrestling ring is trying to tackle this nigga. He fighting other right? And then I watched the after effect. Out of all the and I'm not saying this is a hoe. He probably is tough. He probably has fought. Why would he do that to a pro wrestler that bad? And then he walking off on the stream. He's like, bruh, I'm tired of calling me a bitch. I've never seen anybody say this is a all the comments I see, y'all be talking about that can whoop my ass. Every time I see comments on his stream, people be like, bro, this tough, he can whoop ass. He Rampage Jackson trained all, that's his son. Them is like that. It's like, bro, this I think that can fight his ass off. Every time I see comments about him, I'm like, this got some hands. You feel me? But the reading the chat, he talking about some, bro, these niggas gonna be a bitch. You're listening to 13-year-old who've never been in a fight, who sit right there and want to hear gooner stories and don't and tickle their nipples watching talk to women online, call you a bitch and you crash out on some kick messages. How do you get rage bait into almost getting an attempted murder charge? Rage baiting is like, all right, I'm gonna end my stream. Man, I'm not playing that game. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. That's rage baiting. Rage baiting ain't trying to kill somebody. Now, if that called you, then, you know, reading between the lines, then, you know, I'll be like, that's acceptable. Then you just slammed the fake bottle over your head and you stood over the I ain't gonna hold you. I don't wish prison or jail on nobody, but that needs to go to prison. Because they said that big was on the ground for at least another 35 minutes and wasn't breathing. And only person I heard say he's alive and well was Rampage Jackson. No, I need to hear this from the hospital. I'm not listening to Rampage. The way he punched that, they said they was tapping this on the back, trying to wake him up, throwing water in his face and all that shit. You sitting right there reading the chat talking about some, bro, niggas ain't gonna disrespect me, bro. Y'all niggas call me a bitch. Gang, it's kick, the kick chat. Why are you listening to the kick chat out of everybody? You slammed your dad. That's, no glaze. You slammed the shit out of Rampage Jackson. I can't do that. 99% of the chat can't do that on some MMA shit. And your dad gives you respect on how good of a fighter you are. But you're gonna knock out a that's trying to be Triple H, and then he hits the and then he keeps hitting the yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Fuck that. And not giving me permanent brain damage. I wouldn't even been a boy. Yeah, he needs to go to jail though. Oh shit. Nah, he needs some type of punishment. That shit. And I already told y'all. And here's the thing that I want y'all to know. I'm not saying that he couldn't have hit the. If you was going to hit the time to do it was when he hit you in the head with the can. Then it would have been acceptable. Somebody hit me in the head with a can. You was going straight off of it. Just hook. Just knocked it out immediately. All right, you did it in the moment. Like, oh shit. He ain't know he wasn't a pro wrestler. You just knocked your ass out. Why would you slam a can over his head? You waited an hour. And then you went overboard. And then they saying the wrestler has PTSD from the army and shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If you get an all-white jersey, you getting spanked. Nick, you could have went to the MMA. You could have went to the UFC. Shit. Nah, gang, it's over for you. And I don't know if them niggas live in LA. You feel what I'm saying? Check cord, hold on. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if they live in LA. Which means I don't want Rampage Jackson to see me talking about his son and then try to slam me. I don't know how crazy this Raja. I don't want him to try to do the same thing to me. Because I ain't gonna say too much. Hey, I'm not getting permanent brain damage. Hey, I swear to Jesus. I know, hey, I'm not getting permanent brain damage. Hey, that's all I got. Don't get mad at me. I just speak on things. Now, I ain't saying I'm scared or nothing. But on my mama, I ain't getting permanent brain damage. Hey,
ain't no script.
Hey, I'm getting home. Cause these niggas is crazy.
It's not gonna be scripted. I'm telling you that right now. I promise you. But I will tell you guys this. They told me and just leave. Somebody who pulled me off of them will leave. I'm telling you. I'm gonna hit them as many times as I can. Watch.
He said, and look, you know what's fucked up? This going, and I don't even want him to go to jail. I don't want to see another in jail. But it's the fact it's premeditated. Why are you gonna say I'm gonna hit him as many times as I can before they pull me off of him? Is you crazy? They about to this is what y'all need to understand. Streaming is now the new Instagram live saying you spinning on the ops block. If you do something dumb, Instagram lives, Instagram posts having the same guns you just shot on this block on. If you say this shit on stream, if you have that all-white jury, they're gonna say, Judge, watch this. Let's get this gun. He said at 1 hour and 17 minutes into his stream, he's gonna hit him as many times he can. He stop breathing. Give this life. It's over. Yeah, give him life. If he would have hit him in the moment, bro, that's just assault. He probably wouldn't. Yeah, that's all that is. If he would have hit him in the moment, off getting the head cracked and knocked him out, and so many people stopped him and shit, that's just in the moment. Whatever. He probably wouldn't even went to jail. It's just like, you know, some small shit. This premeditated hitting that many times. What did he do to the nigga that kicked him in his head though and rocked this shit? Did he do it to him? Remember the nigga that kicked him in his head? Why he ain't punch him that many times? Did he do it to him? I seen the clip. He got kicked right in the head. He did? Why he ain't? Did he knock that out? He slammed him multiple times. Man, why he ain't punch him in his head? Yeah, that going to jail, cuz. That going to jail. I hope I don't see him because he might try to slam me too. I'm scared of that. Hey, because he might see me talk about. Mind you, Roger is our age. I think he's not that old. He might be even older than me. How old is Rampage Jackson? Yeah, he might see me and be like, bro, you was talking about me? I'm not bitch. And next thing you know, I'm slamming my head on the concrete. Yeah, nah. Oh, he's 25. He's our age. Yeah, nah. He might see me on the street and be like, bro, I'm a fucking bitch. Trying to slam me next. I don't want to get slammed. I just speak on shit. He said, do the Philly shell. You can't Philly shell with R. All right, bro. I forgot everybody in the chat is 16 years old. I forgot there's not anybody in their 20s. Holy shit. I forgot nobody in the chat is not 21, 22, 23. I forgot everybody is 16, 17 years old. I forgot all of a sudden is all the youngest of all time. Holy shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. That age shit is kind of... It's funny to me, though. I be seeing girls cry about that shit nowadays when people be saying you old as hell. Listen, you know what's crazy? Us as we embrace our age. It's the women that don't. And you could tell a girl when she's like 28, you be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, you about to kick the bucket soon. They'll start crying real tears. I'm not old. They start getting mad. You tell a he's unk at 28, he's like, shit, you right. We embrace our age. As you start getting older, you like, because as men, we start becoming like a better man as we get older. I don't cry about that. I've never cried about being called unk. At 22, I just make jokes like, stop calling me unk. I'm only 22. But I call me unk. That's like a funny because of how much wisdom I have. That's like a compliment. They call me a bitch and they call me unk. Because it's like, bro, you 22 with a lot of wisdom and you helping us out. Like you giving us good game and shit. I always thought that was like a cool thing. It never really bothered me. When I turn 30, if I'm still getting money, if I look great, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm 30. What the f? I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm old. I feel old at 24. I be like, nigga, I'm getting old. You tell a girl that she's 30 years old and she getting up there, they start crying and shit. It's not that serious, bro. It's just a joke. Cause you gotta realize, everybody who's younger than you is gonna also turn 30. So everybody, like y'all acting like you also won't turn 30. Like they're gonna turn 32 one day. You might just be 40 when they turn 30. But shit, gonna turn 32? Like you be, oh shit. Or the best response to say is if a nigga say you old and you 30 or some shit, you can be like, well shit, at least I made it to being 30. Some ain't gonna make it to being 22. That's all it's car accidents out here. You might choke on a chicken sandwich and you may get shot. What is you talking about?
This is Rampage Jackson, son of legendary fighter Quentin Rampage Jackson, and if you haven't seen the video yet, he got into some pretty bad shit last night. So to give some backstory to this whole thing, Raja was invited by his friend AJ Mana, someone who's wrestling on the card that night for Knox Wrestling. Raja even states later that he does not care about wrestling, that he's only here to support his friend AJ.
Yeah, AJ's Mana's on the fight card. That's the only reason why I'm here.
AJ takes Raja to the back to meet the wrestlers that he's familiar with, the ones that he actually...
Cause I'm on the block, I'm looking for the ops, extendo with my top, you want it, I'm gon' cop it.
As Presidente, I hate you. I hate this dude. Worth.
And that's when Psycho Stu decides to come up behind Raja, stick his belly out, hands at the hips to get...
I ain't gonna lie, fat with they little stomach like this hanging out always been crazy to me.
Get some camera time. Raja, unfazed, not caring, just decides to keep talking to the dudes until Psycho Stu decides to take matters into his own hands.
Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
Oh, so he was on some... I low-key feel bad for Cuz. It seemed like he was just trying to... I can tell this nigga has PTSD. It looked like he was just trying to be friends and be funny. Definitely get some camera time, but it seemed like he was just on some like genuinely joking shit.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
I think that was a prop too.
Oh, you don't sell it?
This is where things start to go south. Unfortunately, the dude was probably pretty drunk already, didn't know what was going on, and saw the camera and Raja and thought that this was some sort of skit or that Raja was another pro wrestler recording something for the promotion. Worst part about it being that this guy took one of these prop cans to Raja's head, not knowing that Raja was already recovering from a concussion that he got in light sparring from a spinning kick.
So my question is this, but
that Raja was already recovering.
If you got spinning kick, boom, right in the temple,
concussion that
why didn't he drop Cuz right here like he did him when he recovered?
He got in light sparring from a spinning kick just a couple days ago.
No, I didn't go with my pops. How does my head feel? I'm still f***ed up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream earlier. I was supposed to stream going to paintball.
He did, but he was just slamming him. Why you ain't punch him in his shit?
AJ. But my head was f***ed up. I was throwing up and shit.
He shouldn't have been outside.
That is. Yeah, I'm f***ed up right now, guys. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I know I need a rest, but yeah. So I'm gonna take a break from it for a while, but
they gonna get this aggravated assault.
Coach,
they gonna give him 3 to 5 years for sure.
One of my teammates, Andre, who was on the stream the last time.
This nigga got the Antonio Brown disease.
Is having a pro wrestling show, and I told him
because they were sparring. It's a whole different situation, right? A wrestler you know you can beat versus that just kicked you in your face. You're right. That's 2 different situations. A drunk who apologized and said my bad and was trying to make a joke. And I understand if you wanted to whoop his ass, you could have did that in the beginning. Versus that can really whoop your ass and kicks you in the head. You're right. I would rather whoop the that really kicked me in my head. What the is you talking about? I would 100% rather whoop that.
I will come.
Y'all know what's crazy? I think I've had a concussion before. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. One time I was playing basketball. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I remember it was some crazy shit, bro. Like I've never really felt this in my life before. Like I'm gonna tell y'all like a real situation. I think this shit rattled my brain. Like this is some crazy shit. I've had 2 major head like incidents where I hit my head, and the first time I was like 9 years old, no, like 7 or 8, and I was at a playground. We was at recess, and one thing about me when I was younger, I used to like to jump off a high. This sounds crazy. I used to love to jump off of really high like ledges and shit. Every time I would go to a new playground, I would always. This shit sounds crazy. I would look to see if this playground had a higher ledge for me to jump off of than the other ones. Like I used to test myself. Like. I used to jump from the steps in my crib. I used to go from the first step to the second step, to the third, to the fourth, to the fifth, to the sixth, to the seventh. And I wanted to see how far I could jump without getting hurt. So I used to jump from like 13 steps high. Mind you, I'm only like 3 foot tall. I'm 7 years old. I think everybody used to do that. Maybe I was just me. But boomskis. So one day I jumped off of the ledge. And when I jumped off the ledge, I came down. As I came down, this one little white kid, I think his name was like Dylan. He comes around the corner. And our heads, we didn't hit arms, we didn't hit bodies. Our only thing that made contact was our heads. So the bottom of my forehead to the top of his forehead came down like this, boom. And I remember, boom, like the bottom of my forehead, top of his forehead. And I jumped completely high, like 5 to 10 feet in the air. I don't know how high it was. Came down, boom. And when we hit each other, we both kind of stumbled. He was kind of like, whoa, I kind of went like this. He kind of just ran off stumbling. And I remember the rest of the recess, I didn't feel like doing anything. It's kind of like I just kind of sat down and chilled like, holy shit, my head is, I felt like crazy. I've hit my head a lot. I'm not going to lie. Now that I think about it, there's way more times I hit my head. The second time I did it, it was a couple years later. I'm like 9 years old. I'm playing basketball, and it was this little black boy on my team named Justin. Somebody gets a steal on our team. We going for the fast break. They on the fast break. I'm trailing behind, trying to get a steal. Justin come around and wraps in front of the dude. The dude like crosses him, not crosses him, but hits him with the crossover. And Justin, since I'm trailing and Justin coming this way, he comes through. He like jumps for the steal, and I jump for the steal from behind. And right in that moment, our foreheads, boom, hit like this. He spins around the 360. I spin around the 360, and I kind of fell on one knee. And then I got up. Like, I kind of felt good. And as soon as I got up, it's like my body kind of just shut down. I kind of like went on one knee, and I was kind of just looking at the ground like this for like 5 minutes. His mom starts crying because he was on the ground. He had to get wheeled out on the stretcher. For me, all I remember was just seeing white. I'm just like, and I'm on the ground, and my parents come on the court and shit, trying to get me to walk. And I remember I just went home and went to sleep, and it felt like my head was empty. Like it was hurting. It just felt empty. So that was the second time. I've hit my head a lot of times. One time me and my dad was arguing, and then in the hallway, he kind of like pushed me, and because we was like pushing each other, he pushed me and I tripped going back, and I hit my back of my head on the door ledge, hit the back of my head, and I was seeing white for like half a second. But he didn't push me that strong. I tripped going back because we was pushing each other. I had like tripped on my footing. And it's funny, but I'm dead ass. And then the last time I hit my head, I was like 18. And I was on the basketball court at school. And it was a white dude, I forgot his name. He had glasses. And me and my mans was slap boxing. And like he had tried to grab me and I was running away as a joke. And as I ran away, I turned my head and he was walking towards me. And we just smacked faces, heads like this. He had a black eye. And I remember for like a second, I just fell to the ground, kind of like, I don't know if I got knocked out or what. And I remember like driving home, I couldn't see. Like, bro, it was like so, like lights was hurting me. I think I may have had a concussion before. That might be why I've been depressed a little bit. No bullshit. I couldn't see. Like, bro, driving home, my head was killing me. The lights was hurting. I might have had a concussion before, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I might have had one, maybe a mini one. I probably may have had one now I think about it. I low-key want to get my brain checked out. I never went to the hospital off of any of this, by the way. I just went home and went to sleep. No bullshit. But I'm just letting y'all know that concussion shit, I don't know if I've had one, if I just had head damage, but that shit is nothing to play with.
And support. And then I wanted to bring you guys with me. You know what I'm saying? Because
if he got kicked in the...
Get an MRI.
I want to get an MRI. Can the MRI for anybody's place? Never mind, y'all going to troll. I want to know if an MRI can show past concussions from years ago. Can a MRI show concussions from a long time ago? Long-term changes like brain atrophy, scar tissue from a past traumatic brain injury. I might get an MRI on my brain. I ain't gonna lie. To see what it's like. What if I have CTE?
Would definitely get checked out on Monday though. Yeah, I was throwing up and shit. My head still feels like funny. I'm not even gonna cap.
You can then hear Stu ask Raj if he's gonna sell it when he has to get reminded by his fellow wrestlers that he is not one of them and is not one of the workers.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
No, I will fuck him up, bro.
Right, but my thing is, why not? He could have just fucked him up now. Why would you wait and put yourself in the worst situation?
No, I know you will.
No.
We're good. We're good.
I will
Sorry
fuck him
about
up,
that.
bro.
I know you will.
I don't play that shit.
Sorry about that.
After telling Roger that he didn't know who he was, Stu then gets reprimanded by AJ. AJ gets pretty upset and lets him know that he's just a worker and that he needs to not be on all the time.
You good. Apologize for that, man. Fix that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Tracy. So what are you going? Good, dude.
That dude.
No, so yeah, Stu, poquito, cámara el pie.
Then the Samoan aunt tells us that Stu does this all the time and constantly mistakes stuff for being a part of the storyline.
Sorry about that, dude. He always think that we're working over here like it's part of the storyline.
Just hit me. What kind of homo style shit?
Rampage. That's how we
No.
Homo style
I mean, at least he came over here to shit. Okay, I understand you want to whoop his ass. I would have preferred you to whoop his ass right now. If he'd have whooped his ass right now, I ain't gonna lie, nobody would be making this a big situation. Like, bro, be like, why you slam the counters? You gonna whoop your ass. I'd be like, shit, he whooped his ass. Shit, motherfucker should have slammed the can on his head. But at least he was man enough to apologize.
No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu. This is over.
After getting rejected twice, Stu realizes that Roger was having no parts of his apology until somebody suggests that Roger can interrupt his match and give him his receipt Then Roger accepts the apology.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were
I get it.
We're not working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your match. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're always working. So we'll set it up. Well, I'll have him come out during your match so we could seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he shouldn't have said that.
All right.
Well, now you just involved Rampage himself, because that's his boy. No, he can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle myself.
Rampage gonna come whoop your ass.
You don't need his dad. He handle his own shit.
Yeah, I got my own shit.
After setting up the interruption for Roger on Stu's match, AJ comes over and lets him know the game plan and tries to explain what went on with Stu.
I was in the swing.
No.
What he thought was he was a pro.
I understand.
Yeah. Another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
But he doesn't know him like that.
He don't. He's a fucking idiot. So when you run in on his shit, you can give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that receipt, folks.
A receipt is a John Cena fake kick to the face.
Tag this shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag this shit, bro.
After being given the go-ahead to give this guy his receipt, Roger's on go mode for the rest of the night.
I'll get it there. Hey, as long as I get my lick back, I'm straight. I'm straight.
This is kind of the turning point in the night as Roger gets time to chill out and kind of think about everything and gets rage baited by all the comments in the stream.
I knew it. Rage bait.
This nigga got knocked out. I didn't even get knocked out.
He's getting rage baited. He got CTE and a concussion.
Cause nigga, if I would have done something, then they would have kicked me out of this shit. Then there would be no more stream today. That shit pissed me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off.
That streaming shit not everybody. That shit can really rage bait niggas.
This is like my third or fourth stream.
Now at this point of the night, Roger's dad Rampage got informed on what's been going on with his son on his kick stream through the comments.
I'm watching the stream.
Why did Rampage start practice just start streaming out of nowhere?
What the f? Oh, he at the pro wrestling thing.
This Rampage Jackson started streaming out of nowhere. That shit's so random.
He at a pro wrestling event. Let me call my son. Yeah, he at the pro wrestling event. Around watching dudes, men in tights and shit. I looked at his stream.
Sorry.
No, it's too loud.
Apologize, right?
Hey,
yo.
Because when I mentioned
did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga?
You said what?
Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights?
No.
Why didn't you tell me?
No.
You got a problem. Do I need to send my goons over there?
No.
This is crazy. I thought we were a family, y'all.
Did your coach take care of everything?
I apologize. So let me put y'all in the right direction.
Straight. I looked at your stream because my chat was going crazy, and then by the time I popped in your stream, you was hugging on a dude in some damn tights. Man, man, you shut the fuck up. I looked at your stream, nigga. You were hugging on some dude in some booty shorts.
I wasn't fucking hugging on nobody.
I saw you, nigga. I saw you hugging on your coach.
You need to stop that shit.
No, I don't got no sexual fantasy, nigga. I got some eyeballs. I saw you
making shit up.
I ain't make nothing up. Okay.
Nah, his dad rage baited.
He's not around a bunch of dudes with some damn.
His dad rage baited.
Pro wrestling show.
Oh, you're the pro wrestling show.
He wants to be mama right here. That's my
Nigga, I thought you.
Nah, Rampage is definitely rage bait.
Everybody's all listening to this shit.
Rick the whole thing.
All right, long as you say.
You never know. Y'all keep playing with me and I'll go back to you.
Nah.
So get over there.
Now y'all got my son mad at me. How y'all hustling?
Yeah, this nigga Rampage got a yam.
He straight up dissed me.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ever run to Rampage Jackson, I'm running. If he was to ever try to fight me, I ain't gonna lie, I would stand on my own 2 feet as a grown man. I'd be like, shit, I gotta be a real about mine. But if he was grabbing me, I'm running. Fuck that.
For the night, Raja gets successfully rage baited by every single person in his comments, letting him know that
Nigga Rampage Jackson,
he's a fake crash out, a pussy, a pushover, and just gets disrespected everywhere that he goes.
I'm a fake crash out. All right, bet. You about to see how fake of a crash out I am.
This nigga got rage baited by 12-year-olds, bro. I can't believe that shit. Into getting a fucking aggravated assault charge. This nigga's an idiot.
Now I get a chance to get in the ring and do this and do some shit to him.
This nigga's a fucking bonehead.
How many subs to knock him out?
Talking about subs to knock somebody out.
That's a good question. I don't know. Fucking can.
Gets a spot in the Wild Samoan
Exactly.
Cup tournament.
Watch. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Straight up.
I got trauma from Rampage.
Tell me to fake him. They say I can hit him for real. Exactly. People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Straight up, bro. I'm just really, like I said, guys, I'm really fucking humble at the end of the day.
These are having fun drinking Miller Lights and Coors Lights and shit, wrestling, and you really think about hurting this
Ain't no fighter, but I'm gonna really have to show him, like, nigga, you can't just hit a fucking can on my goddamn face.
No, I understand that. If he would have whooped his ass in the beginning, I'd be like, shit, it is what it is. You shouldn't hit a can on his face, but
if you want to see me, you want to see if I can pick him up. W. It was not a fake can, bro. It was not a fake can. I'm telling you that shit right now. It didn't hurt, but it wasn't a fake can. That was a real ass can. Bet.
After getting cooked by the comments, Raja gets impatient and stands up and asks one of the workers when the guy's coming out so he can interrupt and slam the dude.
I don't know when I'm getting in the
rage
ring.
baited like a motherfucker.
I can ask. I'm gonna go ask. Let's go ask. Y'all gonna let me know when I'm getting in the ring? Okay.
Right during the next match, I'm gonna sit right behind you. I'm gonna give you a tap so that you know.
All right, bet.
That was the only thing Raja needed to know. Now he knew that he was gonna fuck that dude up once he got that signal, and then that signal finally came. Raja then starts to pull everything out of his pocket one by one and hand it over to his trainer, and I think at this point there was no getting Raja back. He was dead set on what he was going to go in there and do. While Raja gets ready to interrupt the match, the cameraman's getting different angles and even getting a little bit excited for the fight himself.
Oh, let's do this.
I can't really read what they're saying right here, but I know that the guy behind him is the one that gave him the signal to go ahead and interrupt the match.
This shaking, bro.
I'm so sorry. No, stop it!
That's you.
You! Kill me!
Wait. Look how he picked this up. That's full rage bait anger right there. I've never seen this in my life. Look how strong this is. Do you know how hard it is to pick a grown man up like this and hold him like this? So, y'all gonna have to just hear it. But as I'm watching it, he's pummeling this beer there. Now he's going to the body, going to the chin. Once again, for all the dumb in the chat, right? That keep saying it looks like it's a fake punch. This is how, once again, I know you guys have never fought. Y'all have never seen a fighter fight, and y'all have never seen somebody get fucked up. Raja is trained by a professional fighter that's been fighting for 25 years. Once you get knocked out, he's smart to know how to actually hurt this brain. If he wanted to hurt him to make it feel painful, he would have gave him straight punches, trying to bust his lip, break his nose, all that shit. He's hooking this to rattle his brain. I've already explained this in the beginning of the stream. He's hooking him to rattle his brain. If he can't feel pain because he's knocked out. He's hitting him in the chin, hooking him on the ground. If y'all think those punches are fake, I want y'all to have this. I don't know how tall Raja is. I'm just going to say 6'1", 220-pound man. I want y'all to lay on the ground just like that and have him hook you. I bet you after the first one, you knock the fuck out. Guarantee you. Y'all don't understand that. He's busting his brain. He's currently knocked out on the ground. He's getting stopped.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man.
He's hitting him in the chest. Well, then let him hit you in your chest. Matter of fact, you taking a timeout. I will hit you in your chest. Take a timeout, man. Nigga said don't be slow. You slow. When did you graduate? What was your GPA? Shut up. Don't even speak back to me, boy. Be a good boy and sit right there for 10 minutes and shut the fuck up. Now, I'm gonna skip through this because there's blood, that's TOS, and we can't get banned. But he's currently bleeding the fuck out. You wanna know how it's not fake? No one noticed this, and I can't show y'all, but it's TOS. Go to this video and go to 12:53. Raja's hand is bleeding. That's how hard if you ever punch somebody in the face, it's not hard to break your hand if you don't know how to throw a punch. But Raja has a major gash in the middle of his finger. I can't show y'all because it's TOS, but I've never seen it till now. Go to this video and go to 12:53. He has a major gash right here. Major gash. I'm looking at it. It's to the white meat almost.
You can't really hear anything.
I see skin coming off.
Pretty messed up. I don't know what happened to the camera, but it happened to stay that way.
I can't show y'all though.
Basically, point of it out of the plate, and they follow him out.
All right. The video is called Rampage Jackson Situation Explained.
Makes it outside of the venue, and as you can see, kind of behind him, I want you to pay attention to this dude in the blue. He follows him, he makes some threats to him. He's basically trying to get him to come back. I think what he was trying to do is distract him long enough for the police to come, because I know that they had called the police immediately after that he attacked him. So I'm guessing he was going to try and fight him or stall him long enough to keep him there, or I don't know. Point of it is he was trying to rage bait Raja into fighting somebody else.
Look, first thing he do is check the chat to see if he got approval from 14-year-olds, bro. From 14-year-olds.
Tell the motherfuckers playing with me, bro.
First thing he doing is checking the chat.
Shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
Like I said, I've never seen nobody call this a bitch. That's ketchup on his shirt. Yeah, he was eating barbecue sauce. Every time I see a clip of this, I keep seeing that this can actually fight his ass off. I've never seen somebody call this a bitch. Every clip in the comments, they be like, this low-key can fight like a motherfucker, just like his pops. I've never seen nobody call it. I even thought the nigga can fight.
Real shit.
Come on, man. We're leaving, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you topple.
When you have Rampage Jackson, a nigga known for slam, I have to cover this, y'all. Y'all can't see it. I don't want to get banned. You have your dad, a nigga who's known for fucking niggas up, have this reaction. A nigga who's known for slamming niggas and knocking niggas the fuck out has this reaction. That's how you know you cooked. Hey, shout out the wrestler that tried to protect his homie though. I ain't gonna lie, that wrestler with the pink hair stepped in like a motherfucker. That shit crazy.
Roger might go to jail. He might get banned off kick too.
Ain't no Mike going to jail, nigga.
I hope it was staged. I hope it was staged because sometimes people do hardcore.
I I hope it was stage 2, but
some people do hardcore.
ain't no staging the nigga shaking like booty meat on the ground.
Chat. What's that?
Hello?
Hey, where the hell are you, man? I told you to double leg that motherfucker and start welding him. I just saw the video.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up.
They can't even wake Cuz out.
He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My
You
bad.
didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to fucking take it very much.
Alright, I'll call you back later.
Let's go. Ready? Get in the car. Let's go.
As you can tell by the heavy breathing and the pacing around, Raja did not want to hear that that guy is not awake and flatlined, probably thinking that he killed him and facing a lot more jail time than what he's already facing, attacking him. Thankfully, from Rampage Jackson, Raja's dad, we know that Psycho Stu is awake and stable, and that he does not condone any of Raja's actions, that he suffered a concussion recently and probably shouldn't have even done anything that involves physical contact. I just want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this is just a string of bad decisions from Raja from the entire night, crashing out on someone who doesn't deserve it? Or could this be some sort of lingering early sign of CTE, where he's suffering from this concussion, that he's not emotionally there to make these kinds of decisions, which led to this, which led to him being, you know, on edge and attacking him the way that he did? Let me know what you guys think.
This nigga's a bonehead, man.
No, I didn't go with my pops. How does my head feel? I'm still fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. That's part of the reason why I didn't stream earlier. I was supposed to stream going to fucking paintballing with AJ, but my head was fucked up. I was throwing up and shit. Does my head hurt? Yes.
I worry about my son, but I'm telling y'all something. My son got me in him. Wait, hold on. Fuck.
He's still trying to make jokes.
My son got my DNA in him.
Pause.
I ain't worried about him. He tough as fuck.
Pause. Rampage, you might be on boys. He got rage baited. Holy shit. How the hell do you get rage baited that bad, bro? Into trying to hurt a nigga? Nigga, is you drunk?